Have you ever stopped to ponder the importance of prayer in Islam? The act of prayer, or salah, is not merely a ritualistic obligation. It is a cornerstone of the Muslim faith, a spiritual journey undertaken 5 times every day. It's a moment of pause in the hustle and bustle of life, a time to reconnect with one's creator. Prayer in Islam is one of the 5 pillars, fundamental practices that shape a Muslim's life. These pillars are the bedrock of Islam, with salah being as vital as the profession of faith, giving to the needy, fasting during Ramadan, and the pilgrimage to Mecca. Each of these pillars brings a Muslim closer to Allah and to the essence of their faith. But what makes prayer so significant? Why is it placed on such a high pedestal in Islam? Well, prayer is seen as a direct line of communication with Allah. It's a lifeline, a heart-to-heart, a personal conversation with the Almighty. It's an intimate moment between the Creator and the created, a time when a Muslim pours out their gratitude, their fears, their hopes, and their regrets. There's no intermediary, no third party, it's just you and Allah. The act of prayer also serves as a constant reminder of our purpose in life and our duties as Muslims. It helps us stay on the straight path, the path of righteousness and good deeds. It's a moral compass, guiding us away from wrongdoing and towards virtue. Moreover, prayer is a unifying force. When Muslims all over the world bow down in prayer at the same times each day, it creates a powerful sense of community and solidarity. It's a reminder that we are all part of a vast, diverse, global family, united by our faith and our commitment to Allah. So you see, prayer in Islam is not just an obligation, it's a privilege. It's a moment of profound connection with the divine, a grounding force, a moral guide, and a tie that binds us all together. Knowing the significance of prayer in Islam, let's delve into the practical side of things. How can a Muslim prepare for prayer? Before prayer, a Muslim must perform wudu, a ritual purification process. This spiritual cleansing is an essential part of preparing for prayer, fostering a clear, focused state of mind, and ensuring physical cleanliness before standing in front of Allah. Let's delve into the step-by-step process of wudu. First, the intention, or niyyah, is made in the heart, silently affirming the purpose of this ritual. This is a moment of inward reflection and commitment to the act of purification. Following the intention, the washing begins. Starting with the hands, water is poured over each hand 3 times, reaching up to the wrists. This is an act of both physical and spiritual cleansing, symbolizing the removal of worldly matters. Next, water is swirled in the mouth and then expelled, also performed thrice. This process purifies the mouth, preparing it for the recitation of prayers. The nose is then cleansed 3 times by snuffing water into it and then blowing it out. This act of purification exemplifies the importance of cleanliness in all aspects of life. Moving on, the face is washed 3 times from the forehead to the chin and from one ear to the other. This step serves as a symbol of washing away sins and purifying one's intentions. The arms are then washed, starting from the fingertips up to the elbows 3 times each. This process is a testament to the importance of cleanliness in our actions. The head is then wiped once, from the forehead to the back of the neck. This singular act of purification signifies the importance of clean thoughts and intentions. Lastly, the feet are washed up to the ankles 3 times each. This final step is a reminder of the journey that one undertakes in life, the importance of being clean and pure in every step of the way. With wudu complete, you are now in a state of purity, ready to engage in prayer. This ritual is a testament to the holistic approach of Islam to cleanliness, encompassing physical, mental, and spiritual aspects. It is a preparation, a purification, and a commitment, leading to a deeper, more meaningful prayer experience. In Islam, Muslims are obliged to perform 5 daily prayers. Let's take a moment to explore these 5 prayers, their names, timings, and the number of rakats or units for each. This spiritual routine is a cornerstone of a Muslim's daily life, acting as constant reminders of faith and devotion. The day begins with the Fajr prayer, which is performed before sunrise. Fajr is a time of tranquility and reflection, a peaceful start to the day. Fajr consists of 2 obligatory rakats, preceded by 2 sunnah rakats, which are recommended, but not compulsory. As the sun reaches its zenith, it's time for the Dhuhr prayer. This midday prayer offers a moment of spiritual sanctuary amidst the hustle and bustle of the day. Dhuhr consists of 4 obligatory rakats, flanked by 4 sunnah rakats before and 2 sunnah rakats after the obligatory ones. The afternoon prayer, or ASR, is the 3rd daily prayer. ASR is performed in the afternoon, and it serves as a spiritual break, a time to refocus and rejuvenate. ASR consists of 4 obligatory rakats. Then, as the sun sets painting the sky in hues of orange and gold, it's time for the Maghrib prayer. Maghrib is performed just after sunset, marking the transition from day to night. It's a time of gratitude and reflection. Maghrib consists of 3 obligatory rakats with 2 sunnah rakats following them. The last prayer of the day is the Isha prayer, performed at night. Isha is a time of tranquility, a moment to find peace before the silence of the night. Isha consists of 4 obligatory rakats, with 2 sunnah rakats before, and 2 nafil rakats after the obligatory ones. Each of these prayers, Fajr, Dur, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha, are performed at specific times throughout the day and night, creating a rhythm of worship and mindfulness. They serve as spiritual anchors, helping to keep the believer centered and focused on their faith. And it's not just about the act of praying, it's about the connection it fosters between a Muslim and Allah. Each prayer is an opportunity for direct communication with Allah, a chance to seek guidance, express gratitude, and ask for forgiveness. It's essential to note that the sunnah and nafil rakats are voluntary, but they are highly recommended. They represent additional acts of devotion and can earn the believer additional reward from Allah. So whether it's the calmness of Fajr, the reflection of Dur, the rejuvenation of Asr, the gratitude of Maghrib, or the tranquility of Isha, each prayer has its unique significance and timing. Each prayer has its own significance and timing, reinforcing the constant connection between a Muslim and Allah. And that, in essence, is the beauty and purpose of the 5 daily prayers in Islam. Now that we know when to pray, let's understand how to perform the prayer. The prayer begins with a standing position, a symbol of respect and readiness for the sacred act you're about to engage in. Your heart is filled with the intention to pray, an essential element that sets the stage for your communion with the divine. Next is the Takbiratul Ihram, the opening phrase of the prayer. You raise your hands to the level of your shoulders or earlobes and declare, Allahu Akbar, which means God is the greatest. This act signifies the start of your prayer and the grandeur of the one you are praying to. Following this, you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, the first chapter of the Quran. This surah is a conversation with God, a plea for guidance and mercy. It's a beautiful dialogue that connects you with your Creator. After the recitation, you bow in an act called ruku. This is a posture of humility, a physical manifestation of your respect and reverence for God. It's a moment of profound submission where you acknowledge your insignificance in the face of the divine. The next step is the prostration or sujud, where your forehead, nose, both hands, both knees, and the toes of both feet touch the ground. This is the apex of your prayer, the point of utmost humility and surrender to God. From the prostration, you rise to a sitting position. This transition is a reminder of the balance in prayer and in life. It's a moment to pause, to reflect, and to find peace in the rhythm of prayer. Finally, you conclude your prayer with the taslim, turning your head to the right and then to the left, saying, As-salamu alaykum, which means peace be upon you. This is not just an ending but a message of peace, a prayer for tranquility that you carry with you after the prayer is over. By following these steps, you can perform the 5 daily prayers as a devout Muslim. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about prayer and wudu in Islam. Wudu, or ablution, is a ritual purification process that prepares you for prayer, a poignant reminder of cleanliness and purity. It involves washing the hands, mouth, nostrils, arms, head, and feet 3 times in a specific sequence. Then we move on to prayer, salah, which is performed 5 times daily, at dawn, noon, afternoon, sunset, and night. Each prayer is a beautiful conversation with Allah, comprising of recitations, bowing, and prostrating, each with its own spiritual significance. The process may seem meticulous, but it's designed to keep us in a state of mindfulness and humility, to constantly remind us of our relationship with Allah. These rituals are not just obligations but opportunities to seek solace, express gratitude, and maintain a strong spiritual connection with our Creator. Remember, prayer is a beautiful act of worship, a pillar of Islam, and a way for you to connect with Allah daily. It's not just an obligation but a privilege and a blessing.